Good morning. Today is Read Across America Day. Super fun day for students, for teachers, for anybody who enjoys a good book. I thought today would be a good day to promote my 3 books that I've written from my Unique and Strong series. So I am Nancy Robillard, and I was born with a disability, and I've taken that journey and put it to books, put all my thoughts in my books, some things that were challenging for me growing up. And I just want other kids to know that they're not alone, and that, and to also just give other kids, able-bodied kids, a different perspective of how, the population, the disabled population has to do things. And it's not always the most typical way, and they are going to see kids do things differently. But sometimes we just need to just watch and learn and have that acceptance, because the journey is different for every single person on earth, but the outcome is usually the same. So I thought I would promote my 3 books. My first book the first book I wrote is called Ruby's Red Shoes. And Ruby's Red Shoes is about a little girl who starts school and is navigating her day with a disability that is primarily in her arms. It's actually events from my elementary school years that I shoved into one day. And it shows how, the daily tasks of a disabled person is not just challenging, but it can be, you need to be creative. And that's what Ruby does. Ruby inspires others to be creative and think outside the box to achieve the same goal as anybody else. It's a very sweet heart. It just warms your heart. I love my first book. I had it in my head for literally 30 years. And during 2020, I finally got it into a story. And then I took it to the next level, and I actually illustrated my own book. So I'm super proud of that achievement, and I hope you are, this is a book that you can possibly use. And if you are, you can either PM me, DM me, or go onto my website, which is venturingwithnancy.com. You can also find me on Facebook or Instagram, Nancy Robillard, and buy my book. Let me know. I also offer free shipping. My next book is called Troy's Boots. I love Troy's Boots because it's about a little boy and his dad who are separated during a deployment in the military. And each one gives the other one something special to warm their hearts while the other is gone. So that one is a very sweet book as well. And the challenge is that we have many military families in our country who are separated every day for not just a day, not just a week, not just a month, for months and months. I know this because I was also a military wife. I was actually pregnant when we had our first child, and my husband came to me during Desert Storm and told me he was leaving. I was 7 months pregnant, and he actually met our son when he was 4 months old. So I do know what it's like to have that separation, and just have that little something that keeps you motivated for the day they return. And that one's called Troy's Boots. My last one is called The ABCs, or Grant and the ABCs of Friendship, and that is such a sweet little book. I love Grant and the ABCs of Friendship. It's about a little boy who is probably he's inspired me to write this book because he literally is one of the kindest, most loving little boys I've ever known. And he just seems like he would make friends very easily. And so I wrote this book for him, and goes through the alphabet and just some really good strategies. I really focused in on the emotional learning component and how to, handle certain friendships, as a child. And it walks us through the entire book with some advice and some tips on just meeting that special friend. And so that one's called Granting the ABCs of Friendship, super cute book. And I also illustrated that one as well. All three of my books are inspired, all the characters include members of my family, but the main characters are my grandchildren. And I wanted something for them to have a legacy of, when I just wanted them to have this. And so I wrote each of them a book. I'm actually in the process of writing the last book about my other grandchild, Luke. And I'm hoping to have that one self-published by this fall. So each book has been copyrighted. Each book has been published. It's got a glossy cover to the front cover and the back cover. The pages are heavier weight, and the illustrations are bright and beautiful. If you have any questions, please go to my website. Again, I'm at venturingwithnancy.com. That's where you can also order my book. If you want to order from me, like I said, you can look at the comments below, and I will put some information about that. So it is Read Across America, and I hope you all find the joy, the adventure, whatever your thing is, in a book today. And I hope that you sit down and warm up near the fireplace with a nice cup of tea or wine, whatever your jam is, and just enjoy a book today.